I like turtles.
Hi people, it's Magic 53. We're going to be doing something different this trip. I'm going to start a game of Astroneer, which is a game I've been playing for about a year now. It was kind of therapeutic at the time, after we lost Rusty, and it's helped keep my mind off things. And anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm going to be going through the tutorial, and we'll see how this game works. And I'll probably do another video for the full game and show you how it's played and all that. But hey, it's a steal even at the current price of $29.95 on Steam, Xbox, or what's the other, Microsoft Store. It's a lot of fun. Come play with me. Have some fun. Hey there. We're gonna start with a game of Astroneer. I found this game last year in March, around March 15th, I guess, and it's been great. I love this thing. They just came out with the full release in February, and it's now version 1.0. I played it since the early access, and it's wow. Anyway, let's check out the tutorial, okay? Once it loads up, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Hey, there it goes. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. We're going to check out the tutorial. I'm Magic 53, done, whatever. And let's give it a shot. Alright, we get a cutscene to begin with. Oh no! Asteroids! Ah, we got a little buddy. Oh! Not good. Not good at all. I'd be afraid that would happen in real life. Anyway. Okay. We're going to be down on a planet somewhere. Hopefully. Ooh, boy. Yeah, he crashed. What a mess. Okay, explore your surroundings. Look around. And I can use my right mouse button to enable the camera by holding it and moving it around. Oh, there's a beacon over there. Yeah, it says look at the red beacon. Okay, F to exit. There we are. And the basic WASD, W-S-A-D to walk around. So, come up here. There's a wrecked rover. Approach to tether the rover's oxygenator. Oh man, the backpack's damaged. Okay, and we got a compass there too. Good, that helps. All right, jump with the space bar. Ooh, suffocating! Hurry, 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 hurry! There we go. Reconnect the tether to your rover's oxygen supply. So we have to approach the tether to interact with it. Okay. Left click to pick it up, and it even shows you where to put it. Good. Oh, that worked. Repair the tether line. Oh boy, here we go. A broken oxygen tank. Wonderful. Okay, let's get around this crazy rock. And there's some more tethers. And it says place it there. And there's a few more tethers. I'm going to pick those up. I'm going to shift click, and they'll pack them into my backpack. Alright, didn't quite go that far. Let's try that again. Is there another one? Nope, that's it. Boink! Hey, I did it. Okay, discarded backpack. Approach the discarded backpack to interact with it. And follow the tether line. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Hold F to swap the tanks. Repair your oxygen tank by swapping it out. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, now we collect supplies from the starter backpack. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, work light. Okay, I'm going to shift click and load that into my backpack. Head towards the blue beacon. Okay, apparently that's far enough away that I'm not going to need tethers, because I have enough oxygen in the repaired tank. Let's see what happens. An oxygen tank prevents suffocation until drained. Wow, it's really a bunch of rocks and stuff. What a hassle. Okay, head towards the blue beacon. We'll have to jump on some of these. Whee! Slide. Okay, retrieve the terrain tool. Select your cursor. Hold F to equip it. Okay. Gather compound from deposits to print tethers. And I press E to equip the tool. And I get a little reticle here. Now, if you notice, it has an inside blue circle, but a gray outside circle. And I'll point that out later. Okay, let's go over and get some compound. And it's bubbly goodness. And get a few of these. They come in handy. Alrighty, let's build a tether bundle by clicking the printer green button in our backpack. Backpack printer. Okay, I'm weird. I like to stick them on my gun here so I can keep an eye on them. Okay, let's build a tether line to the green beacon. Oh, there's a spaceship over there. Cool. Alright, so... Oops. Yeah. They only go so far between each other. So if you get the rhythm right, you can drop them. You know, as soon as you see the white line disappear, you hit the T button again. Okay. Resin deposit. Use the terrain tool to gather resource deposits. Gather resin from deposits to print canisters. Okay, so we'll run some tethers out that way. And we'll collect the macaroni and cheese here. It does. It looks like macaroni and cheese to me. Cheap stuff, too. Okay, there's a couple of those. Now first, we need to print a canister. So we click on this button, and canister is selected now. It takes the resin, and we'll hit the green button to print one. I'm going to print two, because I'm just funny that way. And I'm going to stick them on my gun, too. We'll do two of those. There we go. Okay, now with canisters, you can manipulate soil. And one of the ways that you manipulate soil is building ramps. So here's how you do that. I'm going to walk over here to this big pile of mountain here. And we equip the terrain tool. Now, look at the gray circle on the outside as I collect the soil. Come on. Get in there. Okay, now if you look at it, I've got a little bit of a blue building up around the outside of the gray on the reticle. And if you look at the tanks, I've almost filled up one of them, and the other one's still empty. And it corresponds with the amount of blue. If you'll see, there's a line on the reticle that is a tank full. If you have more tanks, then you'll have a lot more lines on the reticle. Okay, we filled up one of them. It's turned green, and then we're partially filled the other one. Let's go ahead and fill up the other one too. I just happen to like lots of soil. We probably won't need it for the tutorial, but again, I played this game a little bit. You use this stuff for all kinds of stuff. So kill a few trees, and eat up some soil. Oops, another tether. There we go. And then, if you see the little dot in the back of your terrain tool right there, whenever you get completely full, it'll start spewing fire. There we go. Okay, you are full of soil. Or I am, I guess. Alright, so we walk over here, equip the terrain tool, and then we want to hold Alt, and you'll notice the arrow in the center of the reticle is pointing up, We just need to bump it a little bit. So we have a little mound, and then we look for an angle so we can build a ramp up. We hold Control to flatten it. Oops, I moved it. Okay, and that builds a bit of a ramp. Alright, let's get up here. No, I'm not even anywhere close, huh? Okay, let's build it up a little more. Woo! Don't fall off, done. Okay, let's zap that a little bit so it's a little flatter. Just barely clicking the mouse button. We'll bring it over. Away we go. Alright, we made it to the shuttle. And it says, well, that was easy. Yeah, sure. Attempt to launch the small shuttle. So we use F to enter it, and then we press either C or V to launch. So I'll press C. Now it says I need a thruster. So we need to exit the small shuttle, which is F. That was really nice of me. Okay, what a tease. Press Tab to open the research catalog. Okay, and you can see all the things that have already been unlocked, like the tethers, the canister, small generator, and small printer. Okay, on this first tab is your backpack printer. Second tab is a small printer, which we're going to be building here pretty soon, I think. And it's saying solid fuel thruster. And that's what we need for to go down here on the shuttle. And we need an aluminum and an ammonium. Okay, so I'm sure it's going to show us how to do that. So we'll close that. You either press Tab again, or you just click elsewhere, and it will close it. Okay, it says find research samples to earn bytes. Oh gee, where am I going to find a research sample at? Oh, maybe over there. Okay, approach the research sample to interact with it. I think I'm going to have to run a tether line to it. See why I got plenty of compound? I'm going to have to get some more tethers here pretty soon. Okay, right here, research sample. Select with cursor, hold F to scan it, to earn bytes. Ooh, gained 188. There's another one. 171. Let me look at that thing again. Okay, we need 500 bytes to open it up, and we have 359 so far. So okay, let's do this last one here. Bink. And our light turned green on our research catalog. You can also select it with your mouse. And it's not unlocked, but we have enough bytes to unlock it. So we click this once to open the switch cover. Click it again to unlock it. It tells us we researched it. Everything's good. Now it says print a small printer from your backpack. So we press Q to open the backpack. And click this again, I guess. There it is, small printer. Let's click the green button to print it. And it puts it into our backpack. Alright. Now it says open your backpack again because we need to deploy the small printer. I don't know why we want to do that here. There's no power. Okay, you see that little red thing in the end of it? Or orange, I guess. That is the front of it. That's the print head. So you want to point that in whatever direction away from where you have it hooked to power. Okay, so we'll close the backpack. And it says examine the small printer's ingredient holograms. So there's ammonium required, produced by soil centrifuge, available on any planet, and aluminum required. Alright, return the small printer to your backpack. Okay, let's press F. No, it won't let us do that. Okay. Alright, so shift click and puts it right back in there. We need to build a tether line to the orange beacon. So away we go. Oh, I'm going to have to build some more tethers. I'm almost out. Got like 2 left. I'll build another stack. So we click the green button and print another one. Click. There we go. Whoop. Put your tool away, Don, before you break something. Okay. So run the tether line out. As soon as the light disappears behind the thing, you hit the T button for a tether. and hopefully they stay connected. If you miss it, you can always pick up the tether and move it to where it'll connect again with the tether line. Alright, this says, use the terrain tool to gather resource deposits for ammonium. Well, that's weird looking stuff. Gather ammonium from deposits. So, we turn on the terrain tool again with the E key. All we need is one of them. There it is. We got it. Gather laterite from deposits to make aluminum. Laterite is the ore. Aluminum ore. Okay, I'm going to put this tether stack on down here so I can see where they're at. And we shall buzz over here. Place a tether. Place another tether. There's a base here with a smelter. Cool. Alrighty, here's laterite. Looks like a bunch of stacked coins, didn't it? Isn't that pretty? And I got one. Yay! Restore power to the smelting furnace. So we shall do that, indeed. There we go. We're totally connected from the base to the spaceship, or to the shuttle, I guess. And it's telling me to grab this cable socket and stick it into the platform with the smelter on it. And it says smelt the laterite into aluminum. So we need to take the laterite off of here and place it on the smelter. Not there, that didn't work. You have to put it on one of these parts. Okay, and it starts burning away. Now it says print a small generator from your backpack. So I need to select where that is. There's the generator. Press the green button to print it. Because the power from the base is really weak. You know, these things run really slow. So I will put that here and connect her up. But I don't have any fuel. I need organic. So go over here to get some organic. Come on, Mr. Guy, go. Oh boy, I got a lot more than I needed. But anyway. Okay. Now we put one there, and then starts the thing going. You can shut it off with the F, but we don't want it to shut off right now. I think I'm out of compound. I'll probably have to do another. I might need some more tethers. So we'll get some more of that. While we're waiting for this to load, or wait for it to do its thing. I'll pull the printer out. And we'll just sit there until the stuff is done. Finish smelting the laterite. Now, if I really wanted to, I can make it go faster by making even more small generators and connecting them to other ports around the smelter. But anyway, the aluminum is done, and we'll just shift click that to pick it up. It tells us to grab the cable socket and plug it in while we still have time. And F to examine. We have both the aluminum and the ammonium. So let's open the button, click it, and we'll start printing it. Okay, we still have another organic or two in case we need it for the generator. Okay, that's already done. That was fast. Okay, package items. Store the package solid fuel thruster in your backpack. And return to the shuttle pod with the solid fuel thruster. So we'll just let that, we'll just turn that off. Okay, and away we go. Just buzz on back over there to shuttle. Press the space bar to jump. So it's not so monotonous running there. But it's good to have oxygen, it really is. We humans kind of need that kind of stuff. I don't know why, but we just do. Maybe it's science, I don't know. Alrighty. Here we are, up to the shuttle pod. Open backpack Q. Select with cursor. And drop it down there. Close the backpack with Q. Select with cursor. Hold to unpack. Ooh, that's pretty. Nice red bottom to it. You pick it up and it turns over. Attach the solid fuel thruster to the small shuttle. Like that. Now it says launch it. You gotta tease us again? Come on. Alrighty, anyway. F to enter, and here goes. You think we can make it? Let's see. V or C to launch. I'll press V. Oh, I could have snagged that little light there, but I think this is where it ends. Yep. Well, that's the end of the tutorial. I guess we must have done okay because we're loading the game. What do you guys think? I think it's a great game. Of course, that's just the very beginning of it. There's so much more to it that's just really amazing. Right now, you can get it on Steam for I think $30 or so. They have sales every now and then, so keep watching for those if you're not ready to get it yet. I've played a few games, just a few. Okay, I think we're going to end the video here. Magic 53. I'm glad you stuck around with me so far. This is a new thing, making videos of games for me, so I usually just repair guitars and play them. That's the way things are. So, you'll never get this 20 minutes back, but oh well. There are other things about this game. You can do a co-op if you have friends that you can join in their game if they happen to be playing at the time. It has all kinds of basics on how things work, interaction, terrain tool, inventory, escape to close that menu, planets. Silva is an Earth-like planet. That's the one you start on. It has sphalerite and malachite. Sphalerite turns into zinc after you smelt it in the smelter, like we just did with the laterite. Malachite is what smelts into copper. And then it has gases, which you will learn to collect later in the game, hydrogen and nitrogen. Average temperature, temperate, pleasant, medium sun, medium wind, so you can use solar or wind power to power your base. Okay, I'm not going to go this detailed into everything. I just did the first one. De Solo is kind of like Silva's moon, and it's pretty basic. Wolframite and sphalerite there. No atmosphere. Calidor is kind of like an arid planet, and it also has malachite and wolframite, which turns into tungsten, and also has sulfur, which is a gas we can't get on Silva. So let's go to the next one, Visania. It's a little bit harder. It has lithium, which you make batteries with, and titanite, which you make titanium with, and argon, which you use for making complex resources later in the game. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Novus is Visania's moon, and it's got all kinds of neat stuff. It's got hematite, which is smelted into iron, also lithium. It has methane, which is also used for crafting things later. Glacio, which is an ice planet. It's a little bit harder. It has lots of titanium and iron, hematite, and argon gas, which is something you really need to finish the game. Atrox is probably the most difficult planet of the whole set. It doesn't have any major resources, but it does have the helium gas, which you need definitely to unlock some really interesting power devices that you'll have later on in the game. It also has methane and sulfur. And it's a difficult planet to do, but it's the way it is. Then you have the resources. Okay, you remember the ammonium that we collected and the laterite that we collected. Okay, you'll notice they have the symbols. We'll see those later in the game too. Astronium, clay, compound, graphite, hematite, lithium, malachite, organic, quartz, resin, sphalerite, titanite, and wolframite. Okay, now refined resources after they've been smelted: aluminum, copper, titanium, tungsten, glass, carbon, which is smelted organic, ceramic, which is smelted clay, tungsten, which is the wolframite that I talked about earlier, quartz smelts into glass, and then hematite smelts into iron, and sphalerite smelts into zinc. All right, atmospheric resource. These are all the different gases you can collect in the game. And then you have the buildable resources from those basic building blocks that you can process with another machine to make steel, silicones, titanium, alloy, tungsten carbide, rubber, plastic, nanocarbon alloy, graphene, aluminum alloy, diamond, explosive powder made with sulfur, and hydrazine. And close that menu. And then they also have all kinds of tutorials in case you still get stuck. Crafting, research, and power. And it tells you different things about how the power system works. All right, and they have credits. This last tab is all your options. This particular version of the software is 1.0.9.0. Okay, there's due to be another update any day now. System Era did a blog on it. And all kinds of things, your resolution, your cloud quality, master volume, and just all kinds of stuff, keyboard and mouse. You can just modify whatever. Okay, so, well, that's all we got. So I guess it was 25 minutes. You'll never get back again. I hope you enjoyed. And if you didn't, well, I'll have another one to make you even more bored in a few minutes. So, check out the next video where I actually go into starting a new game and show you, a few basics, probably the first hour, 90 minutes, I guess, of gameplay, and how to get started building a base and all the things with it. So, thanks for watching. If you like this, please, subscribe or, at least like it if you liked it, or dislike it if you didn't like it. It's up to you. I believe in freedom of the people. Anyway, have a happy and see you around.